Well, there are growing fears that rail workers across the nation could strike as early as Friday. Amtrak actually canceled service on its Empire Builder route between Chicago and Seattle, which does make a stop in Spokane. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk is now looking at the impacts that a strike would have in our region and beyond.
As much as 40% of all U.S. freight shipments could be halted by Friday if the nation's railroads can't make a deal with unions representing nearly 60,000 workers.
The shutdown is not acceptable.
The two sides are at odds over sick time and attendance policies unions say penalize workers. The looming strike could idle 7,000 trains and 140,000 miles of track across 49 states, prompting Amtrak to cancel some long-haul service and warnings for commuter rail riders to make backup plans before Friday. Today, Amtrak canceled service into Spokane, a stop along its Empire Builder route between Chicago and Seattle. Veronica Gibson booked a ticket from Spokane to Seattle, which leaves early Wednesday morning.
You looked on your phone?
Yeah, it says that it's still on, but we'll see tomorrow. Not even bright and early, it'll still be dark.
A strike would likely stop service in Spokane, and not just for people. Freight trains transport all kinds of goods like food, fuel, and furniture.
We have supply chain problems already. The ports are clogged. You throw in a rail strike and tens of thousands of containers can't get to where they want to go. That affects stores in our everyday lives.
Nearly 500,000 extra big rigs would need to replace the idled trains. The first rail strike in 30 years could cost the economy an estimated $2 billion a day, disrupting agriculture, automotive, energy, and retail businesses. In Spokane, Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.
And a major impact on our state's trash. That usually heads to landfills in those impacted train routes. So some counties, as well as cities in western Washington, actually rely on the trains to haul their trash out of transfer facilities, and they send it often to landfills here in eastern Washington. Snohomish County, for example, is on the verge now of shutting down some facilities.
We're trying to figure out where we can actually get our garbage to a landfill. So that's problematic. Snohomish County doesn't have its own landfill. Ours all goes to eastern Washington, so we're talking to other local landfills like Cedar Hills and Cowlitz County, etc. But they have obligations to take their customer garbage before us, so it's very, very difficult to find other capacity locally.
So county officials from across Washington are in D.C. now. They're talking with representatives, including Senator Maria Cantwell, who is the chair of the Senate's Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee. They're talking about how to prevent that strike.